Trust, but verify. Hi, my name's Dave, and welcome to my daily journey through the Daily Stoic. 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman. Today is April 5th. Trust, but verify. Quotes. First off, don't let the forces of impression carry you away. Say to it, hold up a bit. Let me see who you are, where you're from, and let me put you to the test. End quote. EPICTETUS, Discourses, 2.18-24. One of the wonders of your mind is the quickness with which it can comprehend and categorize things. As Malcolm Gladwell wrote in Blink, we are constantly making split-second decisions based on years of experience and knowledge, as well as using the same skills to confirm prejudices, stereotypes, and assumptions. Clearly, the former quick thinking is a source of great strength, whereas the latter is a great weakness. We lose very little by taking a beat and considering our own thoughts. Is this really so bad? What do I really know about this person? Why do I have such strong feelings here? Is anxiety really adding much to the situation? What's so special about blank? By asking these questions, putting our impressions to the test, as EPICTETUS recommends, we're less likely to be carried away by them or make a move on a mistaken or biased one. We're still free to use our instincts, but we should always, as the Russian proverb puts it, trust but verify. Yeah, that's a really good reading today. Trust but verify. Recognizing, your instincts, listening to your instincts, and then questioning, all right, making sure that getting that kind of verification, that second level of okay, especially when it comes to our prejudices or those kind of snap judgments, be okay, and where is this snap judgment coming from? Is it my anxiety? There's a prejudice? Or is there some truth behind why I kind of made that snap judgment? Taking that opportunity and those, few seconds to ask yourself those questions. Do I trust this person? What's the evidence? Before just kind of running off and making a rash decision. This is, I think, the really kind of distinction between reaction and action in a situation. Reaction is we're just purely going on our instincts and biases right off without really taking that breath to we're just reacting to the situation versus taking in the situation, analyzing it, and then acting upon the information. That's the difference. It's taking that 2 seconds, that 3 seconds, maybe a little bit longer, taking that breath, taking that few moments to to verify, to make sure that we're making that right choice, and then go full force with that choice, right? Trust but verify. Recognizing where we're at, how this affects you. And this prevents, and recognizing our own biased thoughts of okay, why did I come to that conclusion? All right, maybe it's one of my own biased thoughts or stereotypes. Is that something I need to question? All right, let's look at the facts and the evidence. So that's kind of all I got for today's video. Let me know, what are your thoughts? Are you a reactor or are you an actor? Meaning, when in situations, do you just constantly trying to jump off the handle and just reacting to situations? Or do you take a breath? Do you pause? If so, how do you do that? How do you kind of catch yourself, right? Because I have to catch myself all the time. And I've learned, learning how to just shut up and let people kind of talk it out before reacting right away, helps me act more clearly. And also, when you don't hop over and just jump into something, kind of gives you that more kind of almost, to use the word stoic, or that kind of oh wow, they're pondering on it. It gives you more of a kind of position of let me think about that. They're oh wow, he's actually giving it some thought. So it comes across as a bit more powerful, a bit more kind of confident in your beliefs, because you're not just you're calm, you're centered, you're making deliberate choices, right? Like it's a conscious act versus a subconscious or unconscious act, right? And that's, I think, a really powerful distinction. Are we acting consciously and really taking the time and giving value to each of the things, which means we have to move a little bit slower, or we're acting kind of subconsciously and just kind of going with it, you know? And it's recognizing the difference of when those skills come in handy, you know? Like as a chef, like now it's pretty subconscious for me to how to chop an onion really quickly, but it took years of practice to build up to that. But but even when I open up an onion, I don't just start chopping away. I look at it and be like, oh, well, actually that's a little like, oh, then maybe it's a little rotten there, or that layer needs to be taken off. Like, you recognize these kinds of things and you take that time. Yeah, so that's all I got for today's video. Don't forget to check out more Daily Stoic videos over here. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. If you like this, please, thumbs up. Definitely helps with the algorithm. Really appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow, and you have a great, if not better, day.